Hi everyone. Welcome back. So this is my third video. I'm covering on exceptions. So this series is on about to cover the exceptions, day-to-day exception we got while working on Selenium. So today's topic is like select tag and drop down, or what we can get select the elements. So this is the small example over here I have listed to select the drop down and select the value of in the drop down using these three methods like index method, value method, and visible text method. So today we are going to cover these two exceptions. One is no such element exception and unexpected tag name exception. So, and with this covering this topic, I'm going to explain you like how to see written type of any methods while coding. So, because in the interviews, most of the time they will ask like what is the written type of this method and in which variable you store it and how you can use the written type of this method. So while working only you get to know that how to see the written type, so you don't need to remember that, and it will be your day-to-day practice. So guys, while watching this video, if you like the video, comment, so you can click on the like button and subscribe the channel, because in this channel I'm going to cover all day-to-day exception or all the exception we got while working on this. So you can also mention your issues in the comment, and what is problem you are facing while working on Selenium, so that we can cover in our next videos. Okay, so just we will start. I will show you the example on SpiceJet website. So here all you can see like many elements are there, like radio button, some kind of drop down. Then we also have calendar, and then this is also like a drop down, and the currency is also drop down. So I will just cover from the basic. So I have seen all the elements. I find that the currency is like a basic one, select tag present over here. So to go to the elements and to in the DOM to see how this is coded, so you can right click on the current current element and click on the inspect. So it will like highlight over here that select tab. Okay, inside select tab you have options. So what options we have to select over this is like INR, then AED and USD. So when you go over here, you can see like these three options are present over here. So and you can see like what properties we have for the select tag. It is the name and ID we have. So using the ID, we can spy this particular element, and we can work on that. And also, like I will just explain you like what is this drop down, like passenger drop down. I will just go over here and click on inspect. Okay, so we can see like this is not a select tab. Okay, it's look like a drop down, but it's not a select tag used over here. So it is a div. So again, you can go and search on like is this order, like what is this. So this three is a select tag over here. Okay, so you can see like this options present over like 1 to 9 present over here. So we also see like how to select values from this type of drop down. Okay, so for this we will go to the Eclipse. Over here I have created a small program. Okay, so I have selected a property for Chrome driver. I have initialized the Chrome driver, and then I have visited this page with the get method. So as I told, I will explain you like what is the return type of the any method. Suppose you need to say like what is the return type of get method. So just click on control and space. So we will see all the methods supported by Chrome driver. Okay. So and just we navigate, then we can see that there is a get method, and it will accept a parameter as string. So this is the URL you will be getting, and the return type is present over here after the colon. So it is returning void. Void means it is returning nothing. So in the previous video, I have covered like what is suppose we give a wrong parameter, like if you don't give a HTTPS, what happens? So that exception I have covered in my previous video. I will just give a link of that video in this video, so you can go and watch that. So the next I have just get the title of this SpiceJet website and just printed over here. Okay, so you can see like so get title method is returning string. So I have assigned this string to the string variable. Okay, so if any object is not returning string, so then what we can do, like I will just explain over here. Suppose this is find element. So find element is returning a remote web driver class. Okay, so sorry, web element. Okay, so after the colon. So if you want to print that one, what is inside this? So we have a get text method. So what this get text method will do? It will the web element is supported with the get text. It will return the text inside the web element. Okay, so get text return type will be, where is the get text? Okay, over here. So get text return type will be string. So it will be returning the string, and we are printing that string over here. So whatever content inside this web element, it will be get printed. Okay. So working on this to select tab. Okay. So the first select tab, this one currency I have given over here. Okay. So we are working with IDs. So to working on the drop down, we have to create a variable with the select class. So select s is equal to new select, and then for the select, what is the parameter it will asking, it is required is web element. Okay, so we are creating web element variable over here. So for that we will required web driver, and then driver we will find element with the by class. Okay, and we will providing the by with ID. Okay, and once we get this select class, then with the select class we can work with these different methods. Okay, so select by index, select by index, select by value, all these methods are there. So it will it is it required input as integer, and the value required a string, and visible text also required a string, but the return type of all these are the void. Okay, so we are not assigning this value to anywhere. Okay, once this value are selected, then we are going to work on our this passengers. Okay, so I have get a element from over here. So I will just show you how I got this element. Just right click on that inspect. Okay, see this div value I have get div paxi info. Okay, this I have given over here, and I have clicked on that object. Okay, so what different type of method the find element is supporting? Okay, so this is the web element will support all this click and all this elements. Suppose we can see like I have assigned the web element e equal to this one. Okay, and I will just comment out this one. Okay, so with the e, what different method we will get? We have click and equal. So get size, get text, all these methods we have is selected, is enabled. Okay, so we can select the similar kind with the s also. Sorry, so we have different methods. These three we have used over here. So to string we can use is multiple selected, all these things we can see over here. Okay, so once you click on dot and click on control plus, so e then dot, it will show all this. Suppose it is not showing, then you can just click on control plus, so it will this pop-up will be coming. Okay, so I will just do undo over here. So to defining object, and then again that using that object. Instead we have directly written dot click over here. Sorry. So then we have get the object of inside element, this one adult and child. These two elements I've created over here, and we are selecting some random values like fifth and third value over here. And once we select something over here, so that value is getting populated inside this div. So that div value we are getting over here, and we are printing on the console, and then we are putting the our object. Okay, this is the overall flow we have. So I will just run this one. Okay, we will see what happens. Okay. So this is a SpiceJet application is getting launched. Okay, sometime it have some ads, so it will take time to load fully. Okay, therefore I have given 5-second wait. Okay, so now we can see like this is the default, by default one adult and INR is coming over here, but our we have selected this one USD, it's not coming. Okay, then we will just see what exception we got. Okay, so we got no element exception, unable to locate element, this one selected main. Now this, so once you got this type of no such element present, so you need to check, go and check again, so your ID or whatever you have used to get element is correct or not. Okay, so I will just go to the INR inspect, and I will check like the ID is CT100, this one. So so I have intentionally changed this one to get this type of error to show you what exception you get. And again now I have corrected this value. Okay, so again I will run this program and we'll see what happens this time. So it will be launching this application. Okay, so select app is present over here, but by default so we can see this USDs get changed. Previously it was INR. Okay, now we will go. So this application is didn't get closed. Instead we have used this dot quit method. Okay, so we got an exception. So what exception we got? Element not interactable. Okay, element is not visible or may not be manipulated. So which element we got? So over here if you go, select by index, select by type, or selected. So these three issue we have. Okay, so just go over here and check what is the issue we are facing. Okay, so actually it's selected the value, but it is still like it is giving this type of the error. Okay, so the value we got as the title value, what is this coming over here? So element not correctly visible and may not be manipulated. Okay, so such many times this type of the exception are coming. So I will just copy paste that exception what I have got. Okay, and I will try to rerun the same application. Okay, so many times it will happen, some object is not loaded instantly, so we have to add wait over here. So when you, so see now, so this time it is got run successfully. Okay, so intermediately many times you will get get many exceptions. So this exception we got, element not interactable, element is not currently visible. So what happened, sometime synchronization got failed, so that time you have to use this sleep methods or wait methods you have to use. Okay, so our second exception is to get unexpected tag name or exception. So to get this type of exception, what I will just create this type of exception. So what I will do, this is a div ID. Okay, so I will use this div ID for this selector. by mistakenly, suppose we have so, or what we will do, we will use this select tag. So in the impression, like this is the select tag only, and you are creating the select tag for this div. Okay, so wrongly you are giving this value. So I will just run, like we will see like what type of exception we will get. So while doing the coding, you also do like check with different parameters, like what were the errors will be getting if you do this, or what error we will be getting if you do this. So your knowledge base is also increasing. Okay, to getting multiple exception and to solving that type of exception, and it will help in your interviews also. Okay, so intentionally I have changed this one. So what I will get, the element is not interactable. Again, this exception I got, which coming previously. So what I will do, I will just comment this code, because this code is already we have seen. Okay, and I will just close the browser it is launched, and again I will run this one. See, some uh, some websites are like heavy websites that they take time to load. See, over here it is selecting these values. Okay, and now he should be able to click on this passenger. But what we have did, like we have selected uh, different value. Okay, so this drop down we have selected over here. So the same error we are getting. Okay, the what intended exception we are not getting. So therefore what I will do, like I will just undo, and I will just use this div to this select class. Okay, to reproduce this exception. So this exception we need to reproduce. Unexpected tag name exception. Okay, so the select tag is expecting the select value, but we are giving the index value to index element value to him. Okay, but it is expecting select tag. So see, it should be select, but we are giving a div. Okay, so this type of exception we will get. Suppose if you think like this is a drop down only, suppose you think this is the drop down only, and you are assigning this div value. Okay, so this is a div, right? If you are assigning the div value to the select tag, over here you will be getting this type of element, the select, because it is expecting element which is type of select. Okay, because this is a drop down. Okay, friends, so you understood like what this type of the exception we got, and how to check the return type of the web methods, and the working with the select tag for the drop down. So many times the new development coming, and they are creating new type of web element, and which is appear like drop down, but it is not drop down. So you need to check different methods and all this to keep updating yourself. So if you like this video, then please click on like and subscribe my channel, because I'm posting the different type of exceptions, how to generate that exception, and how to solve this exception. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a good day.